think is something that separates the Big Ten from other schools, obviously. So just trying to play with speed and, make the right decisions when I'm going to get the ball and be in the right places for Luke.
You've shown a knack for getting open. What has led to that?
A lot of work. I mean, my freshman year, I probably was not great at getting open versus man coverage. But I think just, through repetition and consistency each day, I started to build on that throughout the years.
With the donation, how does that amount of money impact you and the team as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, you talk about, that much money. It's hard to even imagine $100 million. And I'm around it every day because I'm in the Geese College of Business here. So the impact that he has made on my life has been pretty big, just because I'm around his donations every day and seeing how that money is used to better the future of the university and the students at this university is huge. So I think we're all really grateful for him doing that, and it's sky's the limit with that.
And what does that mean for recruiting with your team in the future?
Yeah, obviously the better facilities we can have, it's more attractive for recruits to come here. So, and I think a big part of that too is the culture we have here, which Coach B has been great with. So, it's a good place to be right now.
How much interaction have you actually had with Larry Geese himself?
I have not had any interaction with him personally, but if I ever get the chance, I'm definitely gonna go say hi, thank you, and introduce myself.
Rochester's having a good year. Are you keeping tabs on your team?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure you guys saw.
Win overnight?
Oh yeah, they beat Mount Zion last week, and Braden actually wanted to make the bet with me, and I was like, if you want to make the bet, I think I know who's gonna win. And, Rochester came out on top, so he has to wear that shirt, and it was a good moment for both of us, and I'm proud of the guys back home getting the job done.
I hate to ask you one of those how does it feel questions, but leading the nation in all-purpose yards, what's that like for you?
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool experience to see that and be able to do that, but I think I just try and come in every day and keep the same attitude and not let it go to my head, because there's a lot of things it took for me to get there. With the people around me and just doing things the same way every day, and I got to keep doing that.
When you first got here, did you think this was possible? What you're doing now, what the team is doing now, did you have a vision of that at some point?
In the sense of a team, yes, I did have that vision. Yeah, I think that we could kind of see, my class could kind of see, the progression that we've made over the years. Personally, from that standpoint, I don't know if I ever expected myself to be in this position, but I'm just grateful for it, and hopefully we can keep building on it.
Was there a point when you knew or thought this is going to happen, team-wise and personally? Like, was it last year during the season? You're telling me kind of what that moment was when you felt like, okay, it's all working.
Yeah, I think towards the end of last season, we kind of got the ball rolling, and then I think there were a lot of questions in the spring, and I think that the team came in the spring and really, kind of impressed me, in terms of players, how well we played, and the coaching staff too. Everybody was kind of clicking, so that was really good to see, and that was a big confidence builder for the season, I think.
You might have already been asked this, but as like a Geese College of Business student, like what does that donation from Larry Geese mean to you and mean to the program?
Yeah, that's huge. I'm around his donations every day, being in that building, and just seeing how his donations have helped the generations here and future generations. It's going to be a while before things get rolling with this new donation, but that's really exciting for the new generation coming in.
That direct snap play, how'd that come about as far as getting that in the game plan, and were you pretty excited when they brought that to you as a possibility for Saturday?
Oh yeah, Coach B called me and asked me about it, and I was like, yeah, put it in. I'm ready to roll with that. So that was exciting to see that get carried out.
How hard has it been to internalize this early success you've had, and also not get too ahead of yourself? How do you kind of stay level-headed?
Yeah, I think that's a challenge, for anybody really, whether it's success or not success. Just kind of trying to stay level, never getting too high, never getting too low, and that's what I try and do. I feel like I've done a good job with it. So hopefully, we can just keep working throughout the whole season.